Greetings, my excellent friends.
Welcome to Heavy Metal.
History.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're hearing this podcast probably about a week apart from each other, but for us, it's been mere minutes. We are recording in the same night just to kind of get through this whole documentary all in one sitting.
Just all at once, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beast of a documentary, and like we said in the first episode, we don't want to make you guys sit through 2 hours and 21 minutes all at once, so we're going to split it up into two parts, and here is part two. We're going to pick up pretty much where we left off, Lars screaming fuck straight into James's face.
Yeah, exactly. That heated confrontation right up until the end. So I wonder if our heroes can get out of that, predicament in time to save the day.
Same.
And make a good album. Let's find out.
So, we're at about an hour and 13 minutes in. We're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. So got some rock and roll. We got meet and greet going on, probably in the Bay Area from what it looks like.
I think it's at their actual studio.
Okay.
At the studio they're doing it. It's like day 407, Fan Appreciation Day.
407 days. They got people trying out to play bass. Somebody's banging a gong.
Oh, it's like a tryout thing, yeah. This is some guy doing fucking nothing.
I bet this chick is going to murder it.
Yeah, she does, yeah. And the cook's like, yeah, man.
Pretty good. This would be a cool way to see Metallica, I would have to say. Like in just a little small, shitty-ass studio.
No, I remember they used to have these concerts around the States where it's like, 500 people.
Yeah.
So Metallica, that's like, I would have always liked to see like a band like Metallica, but a band like Slipknot in like a room that could only fit about 500 people.
That'd be insane. I remember when I was living out in Tennessee, man, like they would do like these secret shows all the time at this place called the Exit Inn, and it's like a venue that can barely fit like 200 people in it. And they would just show up and be like, all right, we're playing a show, and whoever knows about it knows about it, you know?
Yeah. Well, the same as like, well, even here too, like it isn't so much like international bands do it, but I remember like a lot of Aussie bands coming back up in they were big, like Parkway Drive or something. Like, they'd play a room that was like 200 people and it would just go insane.
Yeah. Yeah, those venues, man, it's so cool when you can get like a big band in those little tiny ass venues and just see it from a more intimate perspective.
Yeah, just how raw it is. It's just you kind of just that, and it's just that's all it is. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's cool when you see them and they got like the big fucking fireworks and the spectacles and all that, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah, that's pretty much why I don't go to like massive, big arena shows, because you're missing out on a whole nother level of like the band playing live. At least in my opinion, I totally understand why people go to those kind of shows. It's just not for me.
I think the last like big arena show I went to, or a big stadium tour I went to, was, it was AC/DC.
Mm-hmm.
And then, no, because then a week after that, I went to go see Taylor Swift at the same fucking football stadium.
But I mean, that's kind of like all the shows that you guys get out there, right? Like you guys don't really get a ton of like club shows or anything
we
small.
get club shows.
Oh, you do?
We get quite a bit of club shows.
Okay.
But like Sydney, we haven't really got anything good lately. I think one show that's coming up, although it's in like a bigger venue, Max and Eagle Calavera, they're coming down to Sydney to play Roots from start to finish.
Nice. That's a good one.
I'm going to go to that. So if you're in Sydney and you go into that show, find me, and I'll buy you a beer and we'll be mates.
He will. He will buy you lots of beers. He's done that for me before.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's all I do. I am an enabler.
God, dude. I want to go. Well, listen, man, we have to make it a point at some time to go back to San Francisco and go back to that bar.
Well, I don't think I've told you this. I'm coming to America at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it, but you said you weren't sure.
Oh, I'm definitely doing it. I'm deciding because I got to go to Connecticut to see the girlfriend's family. But so this isn't anything to do with the content, but I'm deciding on a third place to go. But yeah, it's we'll continue this conversation later.
Yeah. Getting off track here. Lars's lovely contribution to them writing right now was him drawing a stupid fucking picture on a pad of paper.
Yeah, it's like I'm better than everyone.
I'm gonna draw my pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all working together to write stuff, and Lars is just like, I'm not doing anything. No.
I wonder if he has watched this documentary and like realizes his hypocrisy and a lot of
what a piece of shit he is.
Yeah. Now he's the one acting like a petulant child.
Yeah. It's fucking spitting water everywhere too. Like, there's your fucking studio. You got to clean it up. What if it gets into like a goddamn like a lead or something like that?
Yeah, that would suck, dude.
Yeah, but it's not 1981 anymore, mate.
No, it is not.
Like, oh, why do people not like me anymore? It's like, well, if someone else comes into a room and people gravitate towards them more than you, and it's probably something to do with you.
He doesn't care about me.
Yeah. It's like, when you're at a party and like you're just talking to someone that's kind of awkward and you're just looking for a way out, and then someone comes in, you're just like, oh, thank fuck you're here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like the vibe I get from this.
42 beers my ass. I know they're heavy drinkers, but come on. Nobody could drink 42 beers.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I mean, you hear the stories about, who's that fucking baseball player that like had a cross country flight? He drank like down like 50 beers on a flight, and then hit like 3 home runs.
Oh man, I forget. It's Always Sunny did an episode about that, dude.
Yeah,
I forget.
Well, so it was like we had this like cricketer, like our version of baseball. He did he flew from like Australia to England, and he had like fucking 70 beers or something like that, like proper like 4% alcohol beers, like not white, something like that. Yeah,
that makes sense.
I remember like meeting that guy, the guy that did that, and when they say like don't ever meet your heroes,
yeah,
that applies to him.
It sounds He doesn't sound like a nice guy if he's having to drink that many fucking beers.
Yeah, and this was like a flight in like the 80s, so that's all you could do.
Yeah, those are the good old days, huh?
Yeah, you could drink and smoke on a plane.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you can drink for fucking all you want. You can drink a fair amount on planes now, you just can't smoke.
Yeah.
I remember like they'd always like, I think when I flew over to go, all the times I've like flown internationally, they always give you like just a glass of like wine just to like fucking calm your nerves.
It's the way to do it.
Because I have to have a couple of drinks well because I'm not a good flyer.
I used to be that way. Now it's kind of whatever. I can deal with it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not the worst. I'm not like, oh my God, we're all going to fucking crash and die. I got to like hyperventilate, breathe into a bag. It's just like, I just went out by like the fucking 10-hour mark. And I still have like another 6 hours to go. Ooh, there we go. They've got something.
He's trying to write a guitar solo.
But he's like, no.
No guitar solos on this album.
What did we agree to? Yeah, and it's like, he's got it in him to write a fucking good solo.
How is a guitar solo outdated? I agree with Kirk 100%.
Yeah.
Dang, he called it. He hit the nail on the fucking head.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? He's right. Yeah, because it's totally trendy. Because look at the style of music that was big at the time, like fucking
Nu metal
that didn't have guitar solos because the songs didn't suit having guitar solos in them.
Yeah, because they're just like
And
repetitive riffs.
If you would have put a fucking guitar solo in one of those songs, it wouldn't work. But if you put a guitar solo in a fucking Metallica St. Angus song, it would have worked.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have had to done like verse, chorus, verse, repeat,
end until it just fucking just kind of just abruptly ends. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and
in other words, they don't want to be a nu metal.
Well, we just don't want to. Kirk is right.
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
Yeah, because look at him now. He's like fucking shredding.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, jeez.
He is right. I think out of everybody in this whole documentary, Kirk is the one that's the most self-aware and like cognizant of everything going on and who he
comes
is.
off as the most likable. Yeah,
yeah, he's the most genuine out of everybody in the band.
Yeah, and I feel like that's always been like, you can always say that he's been the most kind of genuine as well, even outside of this documentary as well.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's going on here?
Day 455.
Yep.
Metallica.
And they've had to recruit James to play the drums.
Switching things up a little bit.
Has arranged a record promo for a radio station. There we go, radio spots.
Gosh, that's so horrible that they have to do that. I'm not going to lie. They're probably getting paid a bit, though, to do it. So
yeah, it's like, look, fucking ad reads. Like, advertisers, I will do an ad read.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I would pay $50,000 just to watch him shove $50,000 up somebody's asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Why is there a Deliverance poster in the background? It's an odd movie to have a poster of.
Well, I mean, it's just an odd movie in general.
It's very... Yeah, it's a very odd movie, that's for sure.
Oh, Cliff Bernstein. Yeah. Jeez.
Yes, James.
No. That's not how human behavior works. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, this is. Then this they get that line and then they put it into a song. It's like a little light bulb goes off in someone's head.
Yeah. It gave him some kind of like inspiration to like be mad at these people because they had to do some fucking ad reads.
Yeah. It's like, just fucking swallow your pride and just do it. Like,
Yeah, there's worse things that you have to do.
yeah. Watch your back, you won't. Oh yeah, fucking did that. And that's. Although to be fair, like, also fuck the radio companies. Well, fuck the record. Oh, was it radio stations? Because that was the inspiration for fucking Sweet, a song on this album.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a fucking poster on the door in the background that is Lemmy, but he has a fucking Hitler stash and he's wearing
The fucking SS cap, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know Lemmy was like super into like Nazi Germany and World War II stuff, but not from like a racist kind of.
Well, that's the same as like Jeff Hanneman as well.
Yeah.
I mean, for Christ's sake, the fucking Slayer, like, Iron Eagle fucking logo.
Yeah.
I used to have that as like a fucking shirt.
My God.
Yeah, that was. Those were the days.
I have to say, I do. I like his down shirt. James is wearing a down shirt. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Down before?
I have not seen them, but I listened to them. Obviously,
I saw. I only saw like a song of them. I think they were opening for someone else. Oh, not opening. I was at a festival thing, and they played Bury Me in Smoke, but they had the guy from that some fucking band I can't remember. They just had the guys from fucking Satyricon playing.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, because they bring like a bunch of people up when they play that song at like festivals.
Damn.
Because like it goes for like 7 minutes. It's just that repetitive riff, and they're on fucking. Oh, so they just crashed the jet skis.
Yeah. Lars wrecked a jet ski.
Oosh. Is that fucking Kurt Loder?
Yep. No. That's shit. I forget that dude's name. Chip.
Oh yeah. So now he's gone to Voivod, Jason.
Yeah. Oh, Jason wants back in the band, guys.
But I say, fuck it, don't let him in.
What fucking right does Bob Rock have to put his opinion into any of this?
And then to bring up the Cliff's Dead fucking defense as well. It's like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so now we're going to go into the death of Cliff Burton.
Yeah, that's
fucking sad, man. Like,
dude, he was so young.
24, man. That's
yeah. I often wonder what would happen if I died at 24.
Oh my god, like,
it's crazy. Although I don't feel like I've accomplished much from 24 to 30, but
but at the same time, like, it's still fucking young. You even like dying of God, like, just in a car accident as well. Like, it's
yeah.
Oh, here we go. So now Philip Tow's going to get in.
Because you never know.
But yeah, treasure the 3 of yous, and then the 4 of yous introduce Bob Rock, but not the 5th of yous. Don't introduce Newstead, can't come back in. If there's going to be a 5th member, goddamn it, it's going to be me.
Yeah, I think it is kind of fucked up that Bob Rock's all just like, yeah, well, like, you shouldn't let him back in the band because of Cliff. Like, man, what a dick.
Yeah.
He has no say in the band.
The only fucking say he should have is, like, the things you're recording now, it sounds either good or it sounds not good.
Yeah. And, I think on the other side of that, I do think bringing him back in at this phase of, like, the writing and recording would not have been...
It wouldn't have helped.
No, it would not have been beneficial. It would have probably caused even more
tension.
Yeah, so because I'm sure he would have been listening to all this shit and been like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, no.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out again.
Yeah, he's like, "I quit. Fuck it. I'm out."
It's like that GIF from like the fucking that Simpsons thing where you see like Grandpa Simpson walk in and then he just puts his hat down and he just like turns around, grabs his hat and walks out.
Yeah, it would have been that simple. He just would have heard "my lifestyle determines my death style," and it would have been
well, that's enough for me. That's all I need to hear. Oh my god.
Wow.
Day 482, and we have to watch this guy make a sandwich. When he's all fucking sweater.
I wonder if there's been a longer amount of time it's taken to record a record.
Or probably Chinese democracy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I stand corrected.
Yeah. Also, like fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Although when everyone's all the fucking new the Tool album that's eventually going to come out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And then, yeah,
Everyone's like, Necrophagus,
yeah, Necrophagus still hasn't put out an album. It's been like 13 years.
Dude, that album won't ever come out.
No, it's not. I was thinking about that last night. I was like,
that band is done.
It's done.
It's like you won't. Do they even like tour or like play shows anymore?
Totally. They play shows in Europe all the time. Like they play all the festivals every year.
Shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But they just don't put anything new out.
Nope. Oh shit, guys! This is where Napster is coming in. Lars is pissed. People are downloading their music. He's fucking mad.
Yeah, he's got like a fucking binder full of people where it's like, these are the people that get it. If I get my money, I'm going to go around and delete all of their fucking songs.
350,000? That's... Oh, man, people are crushing their CDs. That guy.
Yeah, it's a good thing that they're destroying the Lord album.
See, that's the kind of guy I was wondering about. I was like, okay, is that the guy that's still like fuck Metallica to this very day? I bet it's that guy.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I remember this cartoon.
I kind of remember it. Not 100% sure. They're showing like this weird cartoon, guys. I'm sure if you're watching it.
Yeah, it was on like what was it? You remember like Newgrounds or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like flash animation. Yeah.
Basically, it's just showing them out to be like greedy, money grubbing trolls.
Yeah. I mean, like, they've got a point, but at the same time, you as Metallica can't do it because you're supposed to be the fucking, the fringe of, like, society. It should have been, like... if it was, like, Madonna or, like, I don't know, Michael Jackson or someone leading the charge.
Yeah. I think they made a big mistake in, like, trying to be the one to make a statement about it. Like, they are a big band by their own right, but, yeah it should have been somebody bigger.
Yeah, exactly. And, the whole thing, it's like, oh, well, if we don't say anything, no one else will say anything. Where it's like, well,
that's not true.
Again, we're saying things. Sometimes the best decision is to do nothing.
Yeah. I/we.
What was it take 525? So,
God, dude,
he's just waxed philosophically. Oh, James's voice is fucked.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Like, there's a lot of Hetfieldisms on this album, but it's like...
This is turned up to 11.
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah, man, this is fucking sick.
Do you remember those Todd McFarlane Metallica action figures?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's what those little ornaments look like to me. Just like on a smaller scale.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them too. Here he wants to fucking do a Spawn movie.
What really gets my dick hard? Thanks, Lars. We need to know what gets your dick hard.
But when it starts with me and there's highlights that involve me, that gets my dick hard.
Yeah, he is right. All they're doing now is like cutting and pasting like the parts of the little jam sessions that they've done.
Yeah, and then there's this guy that's here now. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's like, what am I listening to?
It's like, I'm surprised I can look at you because you haven't fucking disappeared up your own asshole.
Oh, I guess they're playing a new song.
Well, I think this is like them on the Summer Sanitarium or like festival tours.
I'm surprised they are playing shows while...
Well, no. I don't think they're playing festival. I think this is just like some editing to after all this happens.
Oh, gotcha. Cliff Bernstein. In other words, something that'll make us some money.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course, the manager has to come in and be like, "Well, why can't you be making me money?"
Yeah.
Just play show, guys. And you can just see like the therapist guy is just like pointing to his fucking watch, being like, "Time." And James looking and was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, yeah."
Yeah, he does not want to do big, massive...
He doesn't sound like he's ready.
Beer drinking weather.
Oh, that was off the 93, the fucking Binge Shit and Purge.
Yeah, this is around the Black Album for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely after Black Album.
Mommy, mommy, mommy. Wow.
Yeah, well, he's doing his vocal warm-ups.
I can't believe he blew his vocals out on that song, though.
Yeah.
Which is an admittedly pretty good cover song, I will say.
Yeah, well, a lot of the stuff on Garage Inc. is actually really cool. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Even like some of the what was that song, The Wait?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one off it. That and like the whiskey in the jar. Yo.
Jesus.
God.
4 songs so far.
And this is one of them.
So the manager's hearing the songs for the first time, and I'm assuming he's going to weigh in on what he thinks.
These would be more accessible. Don't be jamming out to this one.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
17 songs.
Wow.
I have to admit, that last song, I did not hear any difference.
Yeah, here we go. There's something that sounds different. And he's like, well, this is a bit too fast for me.
I think, too, man, a lot of the lyrics on this are really poorly written.
Oh, dude, like, that's all this album is poorly written lyrics. And, like, you can tell he's, like, looking at his watch now being like, when will this fucking end?
Yeah. Like, if you look at how stuff's written on fucking Ride the Lightning and Justice for All and Master of Puppets, man, it's pretty solid stuff. It's got meaning behind it. And that's not to say that these songs don't have meaning behind them, but they're all, like, really, like, my lifestyle determines my death style, and, like, I'm madly in anger with you. It sounds like a 13-year-old writing the lyrics.
Yeah, no, it basically, like I said, it just sounds like they've just put a microphone in a jam band room and then just, like... just copy and pasted parts from that. There's substance to it, but like it's all just surface level.
Oh man! So the management dude was just talking about watering it down some more.
I've already said that you are watering it down or don't water it down.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the song that like we were like in the first episode saying, "Please never make it to the album."
Never. He's basically like trying to fight for the songs that he wrote the lyrics to. Yeah. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, I don't know about these, man.
It's not that good.
Close to being on a Metallica record, but not on a Metallica record.
Yeah. It's like, well, what are your A pluses, Lars?
He basically just admitted that Load and Reload were terrible.
Yeah. Oh, that's some shade.
I swear Lars's hair is still like just all over the place.
Yeah, like what the hell? Now it's like
it's back like, to being short again.
Yeah, it's like slim regressy.
Yeah. 609.
Fuck that. Very good, Lars. You got it all out of your system.
Yeah. It's like just making him scream fuck constantly now.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. What's going on here?
It's moving his art. Oh, selling.
Yeah, he's selling it, yeah. It's like, I know you're a big art guy, but it's like, what do you feel about like all this fucking postmodernist art that would be? Because I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get his art either, but that's just me.
Well, even what would you say what that is like?
It's
impressionist or
it's yeah, it's that mixed with a little bit of like what Picasso did.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, isn't that Impressionist?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, like the ones that
Yeah.
do like all the straight lines and circles and stuff. But yeah.
True. But either way, I swear to God that's not that he like got divorced and then got a new wife, or is that just, or am I like mistaken?
No, that sounds probably right.
During the filming of this, like he started with wife number 1, then he's got wife number 2. But like I said, that I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's like a Jackson Pollock kind of painting right there.
Yeah. God, he's such a fucking douche.
So that girl that we just saw, he started dating her in 1997 and then divorced her in 2004. So pretty much right after the record came out, maybe a year after.
Yeah, a year after.
And then before that, he was with somebody named Debbie for like 2 years. 1988 to 1990, and that's it.
Yeah, all right. Oh, taxi. They are fucking ugly paintings.
They are, yeah.
Like, it's just what happens when you have too much money and you don't know what to spend it on. Although they'll probably, like, fucking sell for more than, like, you bought them for, so...
And look at that, yeah, see, he drops a glass and just leaves and lets somebody else pick it up.
Yeah, like, you piece of shit. Like, clean up your own fucking mess. 300,000.
So basically he bought... Oh, he didn't paint those, did he?
No, he didn't paint this. He bought them.
Oh, I thought he painted them, and I was like,
no, God, no.
Okay.
No, he just collected it, and then he probably held on to it, and then he's selling it for, like, more than what it's worth.
Jesus. He made a lot of money off those.
Although this is a pretty cool little violin kind of cover of Master of Puppets that you can kind of hear going on in the background. I think it's like the string quartet.
Yeah. Yeah, the subtitles on my Netflix say string quartet playing Master of Puppets.
Yeah. Classical music intensifies.
So here we are, day 620. Still going with the therapy.
Still in therapy. Still no album to produce. No album to come for it.
Nothing. See, now he's just suggesting stuff that they've already been doing. They're jamming with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just keep what you're doing. Just keep doing it again. This guy's the fucking worst therapist. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not licensed to, like, you know, practice whatever he does, but it's like...
Yeah, he definitely doesn't suggest things that seem proactive in any way.
I am surprised that this man got work after this.
The zone cannot be pursued. The zone. Admission is believing.
Oh, God.
See, even Lars is making fun of it.
Yeah, Bob Rock's like, I'm still getting paid no matter what.
Yeah, he's getting paid probably an insane amount of money.
Mm.
Bone it.
Bone it. Yeah, like it's so fucking corny. It's just so hollow, like zone. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Like zone. It's just fucking jargon that doesn't like that you can just
Holy.
interpret into whatever you want.
Did you hear that?
$40,000.
$40,000 a month for this fucking therapist. Huh.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. He's like, he thinks he's in the bed.
Yeah, it's really weird. God, dude, what a waste of money. The guy's not worth
Fucking waste of money.
$40,000.
Like, he's not. Even if he was giving out solid advice that turn this into fucking Ride the Lightning 2, he's still not worth over $40,000 a month.
No,
A month.
it's way too much money.
And that'd be like walking around money.
Yeah. It's coming
That's
out of their
walking around money
pockets.
to them as well.
I don't even make that over 2 years.
I mean that's half a yearly salary for me, but it's like fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're doing the tribute show.
Huh. Ouch.
Oosh. Oh.
Damn, yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty rough. They just burned Newstead really hard on this phone call where the guy was
but
just
they're
like,
oh, we want the exclusive scoop in order for the fourth member of Metallica.
yeah,
That's the reason why. He's like, well, fuck him, but we want the exclusive. Oh my god. Yeah, I think they made the right decision is to not is to finish this album, then get the person in, kind of thing.
yeah.
Here we go, day 661, bass player auditions.
Huh. I never knew what that dude looked like without makeup on.
Yeah, well, fucking Twiggy Ramirez could have been in goddamn Metallica.
God. Robert Trujillo.
Conformity. Yeah. $16 years, jeez.
Gosh. That's a pretty good track record to not like have a ton of member changes, you know?
Yeah. Jeez.
Just loading gear on him.
Yeah.
Here,
Although
man.
you could imagine being like Robert Trujillo and like watching this
Yeah.
now. Like what the if the the documentary crew, they were like, hey, we've got some B-roll footage here. Are you sure you want to do this? As he's watching these fucking guys like have a goddamn meltdown. It's like, are you sure you want to walk into this fucking lion's den?
Yeah. Oh, his voice sounded so terrible right there.
Oh god, it did.
It's crazy.
Shit voice.
Yeah, the guy was just saying too that they all collectively probably own like 500 or 600 guitars, and they're not even all there.
Yeah. That's nuts. That is nuts. So wait, his words are less important than your feelings.
Yep.
That's ooh.
That was funny because it was like Lars says something, and then James and them are trying to talk it out, and then Bob Rock is like, "No, now hang on, I have something to say." I was waiting for Kirk to come in and be like, "Now hang on, I have something to say too."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battery.
I feel like they really should try to write songs like that again.
Well, I mean, even the last album that had its fucking moments like that too.
Yeah.
Even the opening riff to that Hardwire song, it was almost there, and I think that's the best we're gonna get, and that's quite frankly, it's kind of the best I wanted them to get.
I suppose.
Yeah, like we've already got those records.
Yeah.
And
I get
if there's
that.
a band that can come along and do it again, well then, or that can hit Lighting to Us kind of thing, then let someone else do it kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This still has to be one of my least favorite Metallica songs.
Really?
Oh yeah, when I was in school, like we'd have like music room and all that, and this is pretty much kids all would know how to know, and they'd only play it terribly, and you could just hear it from out the quad.
Yeah. I don't mind it, but then again, it's on my favorite album of theirs, so.
Yeah, that's the other reason it gets a pass.
But I do agree that riff, so fucking easy to play.
Yeah, it's such an infectious riff as well. Like
it is.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, and it's like when you'd almost feel that playing these old songs, playing the ones that you got good with, and then you think, well, what how can we incorporate this into what we're writing now?
Yeah. They did try out some really, really solid bass players.
Yeah.
Like, none of the guys that they tried out were, like, shitty bass players whatsoever.
Yeah, and they've all been in fucking, great bands as well. Like, you had Manson's one, you had fucking Corrosion of Conformity. It's...
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
But...
Though I still feel like they probably went with... I still feel like they probably went with the best. That what they ended up with was probably the better.
Yeah. And then the weird thing is too, like even with that being said, like he's still just kind of like an ancillary character to everybody else. Like, of course you know who he is, but it's like, all right, that's the bass player.
Yeah.
Even if Newstead was still there, it'd just be like, yeah, he's the bass player, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like even to all the other people that they had him, like audition with, I feel like he's probably an ancillary character to them.
Yeah, he was fairly unknown. Somewhat.
Yeah, fairly unknown. I mean, like suicidal tendencies, like it's so
that's the
different to everything else that's there as well. Like it's you can really just tell that it's really just a testament just to how well of a player that Trujillo is.
Yeah.
You did it.
You won.
You won. He gets all of this. Yeah.
He looked the coolest.
Oh my god, that grin that the therapist is giving him. It's like, do I get $40,000 a month from him too? Well, now that there's more people I have to therapize, I get more money.
Wow. $1 million. I wonder how much money do these guys have just off of the Black Album?
I don't know, like what, 7,000 records a week? 52 weeks, a record's $10. Just off that alone, Jesus Christ.
I mean, dude, the fact that they can just spend $40,000 a month on, a fucking therapist and then front Robert Trujillo $1 million to join the band.
Yeah, that's
insane.
ridiculous. Yeah, and then just all the, he'd be probably earning. I don't know if he'd be earning anything off this album though.
Yeah, I don't think he would. But they did say when they were joining him on that they're going to give him like some stake in the Metallica, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Is they
Because
they
it
didn't go
would be
into
like
depth.
an actual a public company, and you got to have as many shares. So it's like when Newsted left, he probably had to sell all of his shares.
Yeah,
Like he wouldn't be making any more money with anything they do now, but he'd probably still be making stuff off the Black Album, and he'd still be making a bit on Injustice and all that too. So yeah, but he wouldn't be making anything now. Same as Mustaine, same as who's that other guy?
I don't know.
Oh fuck, I can't remember his name. Yeah, but there used to be someone that was in Metallica playing bass before Cliff.
Yeah, I don't
Ron McGovney,
remember.
that's his name.
Oh,
Ron
yeah.
McGovney. He's like a high school teacher
Okay.
now.
I think they're trying to kick the they're going to kick the therapist out of the band. This is a big
He's
moment.
like, but I'm trying to I've uprooted my life. I've moved for you people.
I just want to keep making $40,000 doing nothing.
Yeah, well, it's like, well, take your $40,000 a month paycheck for the last fucking 2 years and go buy somewhere else, you rich motherfucker. God. he's like trying to make his case, like, please hire me on. And they're just like walking away.
So, just some shorthand math that I did here. I know they're over 36 months at this point, but I did 36 times $40,000. They have paid this guy $1,440,000.
Jesus Christ.
And they just gave Trujillo like $1 million. So like, dude, they have so much money. It's insane.
That's nuts, yeah. And then also, yeah, because like it's not only that, but you also got like a whole bunch of merchandising as well. Holy fuck!
What a waste of money.
This guy is literally a fucking waste of money. He's basically telling him, like, Lars was trying to, like, talk to this guy about, like, if we terminate a contract, you are out.
Yeah.
If we decide not to work with you, you are not working with us. And then this guy's like, no.
He's trying so
Remember
hard.
the good times? Yeah, he's like, oh, please get away from me. No.
He was pretty, that was the point where he's pretty blunt. He's like, all right, you're done, man.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go and play our music. You can just fidget in your own net. God.
I kind of remember Icon, not a whole bunch, but
I've only ever seen like handful of like clips
yeah.
on YouTube. So this was the one where didn't they have like fucking Limp Bizkit play like fucking Sanitarium?
Oh man, I don't know. I hope not.
I think that's what
No,
this
because
was.
they just showed Fred Durst, but
Yeah, because it was here because they had like a whole bunch of like bands covering Metallica songs.
wow,
Oosh.
5%.
Oosh.
Man, it's so weird having to run your band like a business like that.
Well, that's probably you get that fucking big, you have to.
Yeah.
Like it isn't just about we're going to just go from town to town, play shows and then leave. Like no, it's more than that. It has to be more than that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. They just let Trujillo off the hook for the documentary.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for Lars to just drop a rhyme.
Oh, so this MTV Icon thing, they had a bunch of things. So there was like Metallica. Sum 41 played fucking a melody of "For Whom the Bells Toll," Into Sandman, and Master of Puppets. Snoop Dogg did "Sad but True."
Oh.
Limp Bizkit did do "Welcome Home." Korn did "One," and Avril Lavigne sung "Fuel."
Oh my God. I think I remember that, dude. I think I remember watching that and being like, why the fuck is Avril Lavigne on here? Why is she singing this horrible song?
Yeah.
Making it worse.
Yeah. Where Metallica played "Hit the Lights," "Enter Sandman," "Black and Creeping Death," "Battery," and for the first time, "Frantic."
Wow.
Oh, we also had Stained playing "Nothing Else Matters."
Huh.
Oh, there we go, this bit.
So they're all sitting around trying to name the record right now.
No, I think it should be said frantic.
Yeah, and Bernstein's right.
Yeah. Another film in the video.
What the hell is the therapist still doing there?
I don't know. I think they had to let him like work for another certain amount of time, probably for a contract.
Day 701, and they're filming the fucking thing.
Saint Anger music video in San Quentin.
Though I don't mind the song. I do like this song.
It's got to be good for the prisoners too, I guess.
Yeah. You can tell all the people got their prison bodies and their prison tats.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like preached to all the convicts and everything.
It's like, well, I'm just like you. But I'm gonna go and like in my limo.
Yeah, it's
And on my
such a
jet.
case of the 1% talking to the 99%.
Yeah.
This is a trip, man.
Yeah, it's no, this is a cool film clip. I liked it. It was like, I'm not here to sell anything because you're prisoners and you can't buy what I'm selling.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of them are probably there for a long fucking
rape.
time, but they get a free concert out of it. I mean, this is like the equivalent of Johnny Cash.
It's the old Johnny Cash thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm just visiting prison. I get to sleep at home at night.
yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of equipment.
Jeez, yeah. It's been 3 years since I was last on the road.
Jeez. I don't know about that, Lars. This album's not very aggressive at all.
I mean, it was aggressive at the time, but if you look at things now, if you look at, like, the landscape of Birdle now compared to like back then, geez.
Yeah.
Because wasn't this during the time when like death metal had that's like bit of a lull,
Yeah.
and then it was about like 2 years later it then picked back up. Although I do feel like that this album really did need to come out in the way it came out as well and how it sounded. Because, again, I feel like I've made the point last time we were talking, but, like, this album proved that essentially Metallica dropped the ball. Anyone can go pick it up and run with it.
Yeah, no, I agree. They definitely, like, they did something, and, love it or hate it, at least they did something.
Yeah, it did something. It got a whole bunch of people being like, fuck it, if that's what thrash is nowadays, and I can knock this out of the park, and you get the fucking revival of thrash. You got things that started sounding a little bit more, more of the underground starting to come out now, like especially like the early days, like metalcore, like what Darkest Hour didn't that album come out 2003? Sadist Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that stuff started to become popular because the mainstream had been like had just screwed the pooch essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, thank you, but get out.
It's like, come on, man, we're tired of just wasting, like, basically lighting $40,000 on fire.
On fire, yeah. We're going to shove $40,000 up his own ass, $1 at a time. But I'm just wondering about this documentary. Like, would this have had the same effect if Senanga the album was good? Like, how would we look
probably,
at this doco?
Yeah, because
if the album was good, would it be more or would it be like less impactful?
I think it would be impactful because there's still obviously dealing with a lot of shit. There's still a lot of strife in between the band. They had to kick a lot of people out. I think it still would have done the same thing that it needed to do.
Yeah, but I feel like it would have had less of kind of an impact. Like, if you just talk about your problems, you'll end up fine. But it just really goes to show that sometimes, even if you talk about your problems, even if you fucking spend $40,000 a month on a therapist, things don't always go your way. And I feel like that's more kind of an important lesson.
Yeah.
That sometimes things don't work out, and but you just got to keep going.
Yep, that's a good point.
I know that's just kind of my takeaway of it. As they're about to go out and play Jesus Christ, that was the Son of Sanitarium tour.
I don't think it is. I think it's Rock at the Ring or something like that. It's like a one-off.
Oh, like
it's a big
some
festival.
like giant festival, yeah. Yeah, because remember that tour was like a big stadium one.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, that's a lot of people. Yeah, they still come out to the Ecstasy of Gold.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess this is a really big deal, man, considering they probably haven't done anything for a long-ass time.
Yeah, they hadn't played anything in, like, they hadn't played a live show in, like, what, 3-4 years
Yeah.
from then. So you can really tell they really set this up, the music, the fucking how long it's all taking. It's like a triumph, like we did it. But then you'd hear the album and they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be like a collective like gasp. Almost like seeing the Phantom Menace for the first time. It's like,
Well, I mean, you know,
it's a new Star Wars, but it's not a very good Star Wars.
Well, even if you look at the last Star Wars film that came out, like The Force Awakens or whatever, it was like,
Yeah. It was better the second time around.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
that's
God.
and now they're playing Frantic, and that's the end of the Ardoco.
That is the end. Damn, man.
We
2
did it.
hours and 12 minutes. I don't know if we added anything to that. I hope we added something to that for you guys, and at least made it like somewhat more entertaining. Or
Well, I mean, the doco is good.
it is a good documentary. It's definitely worth
far
watching.
better than the fucking album. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I would watch this documentary over listening to Saint Anger any day.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, see, now they're going through the big tour, big Stolda Stadium tour.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I don't know. So we did a couple weeks here on Saint Anger, and I definitely don't think it's the worst album in their discography. That title goes to Lulu for sure.
Oh yeah. There's no questions about
But
it.
it is the second worst.
Yeah,
I will say
It's not
that.
the worst, but it's the second worst.
Yeah. So that's
yeah,
the thing too, man. Like, think about that for a second. At any point in time, like, this could have been the worst fucking album, and then they go and make Lulu.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And that's a worse record than this. But with less, like, strife and, like, anger towards each other, I guess.
Yeah, they were just like, well, let's just do whatever Lou Reed wants to do.
Yeah. Lou Reed doesn't
that's,
listen to metal. He doesn't know what's up.
Well, I mean, Lou Reed doesn't listen to metal now, put it that way.
Yeah. That's true.
Motherfucker's dead.
Well, I mean, even then is what I was saying. Like, he did listen to metal.
Underground shit anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did enjoy this documentary, and I feel like it's an important one to show people.
Yeah. So, guys, it's on fucking, Netflix, or I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You can buy it.
Yeah.
Just go watch it.
Yeah. Go watch it. Put this on as you're watching it as well. They also did like a 10 years after as well. It's like a little 35-minute thing. It's also on Netflix. We won't be covering that.
No.
But that is a good watch.
Yeah, it's a nice little perspective. So, if you got like
It only goes for
3
about, like,
hours to
half an hour
kill,
or so.
do it. Watch
Yeah.
it. Well, guys,
Exactly.
we hope you enjoyed these couple episodes, kind of going over the documentary.
This was really fun to do. This is an idea I had. I didn't know if it would work out, but it did, and I'm really thankful that I was able to do it.
Yeah, I agree. As soon as Matt came with me to this, I was like, done. Like, that is such a good idea. We have to do it. So,
Yeah.
hopefully it translates the same for the listeners. I'm not entirely sure, but I know I listen to a podcast where they do like their own commentaries on movies sometimes, and it works for me because I know like what they're doing. I don't even watch the movies with that. I just like hearing them talk about it.
Yeah.
I know we didn't really like do anything but comment on what was going on, but if you guys have any suggestions, like maybe we'll do like Spinal Tap one time, or I don't know.
Yeah, or even just like heavy metal parking lot, like.
Yes, Heavy Metal Parking Lot, because I think it's like the 30th anniversary for that too.
Exactly, yeah.
So I don't know, Matt. Anything else?
I feel like we've covered everything here. Again, if you need to check us out on social media, you can do that: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the website. This has been an absolute blast. Thank you for agreeing to do this. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. No, I was super down, obviously. So this is the end of the second part. We appreciate you guys listening. I know things haven't been as consistent lately, but it's cool that you guys are still out there listening. We really appreciate it. We're just a little small podcast, and it's going to take time for this to get bigger. But until then, we're having fun doing it. We're going to keep having fun doing it and giving you guys some history of metal. And this was honestly, it's derided as this is. It's a very important time in metal because it was in a weird limbo state, and Metallica was also in a weird limbo state, and this is what we got out of it. We got a subpar album and a pretty cool documentary.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, well, until next time, fucking cheers, cunts. See you around.
Be excellent to each other. And... Audio!